Hey everyone, Virtual World Voyager here, and welcome back to the complete walkthrough for The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Part 5. Picking up from last time, we were on our way to Impa's village, and we took a small detour towards the Dueling Peaks Tower so that we could unlock that portion of the map. You can see here the glowing dot is where Impa's village is, so let's continue our journey to go meet her. So we can see the Sheikah sensor is indicating that there's a shrine nearby. So let's just jump off the tower and head towards that noise. We're gonna land here on this ledge. Alright, we got some opal. Let's continue. Alright, it's getting louder, so that's a good sign. Got some amber. Oh, 2 pieces of amber. See if we can climb on top of the ore to get a better angle. Alright, we got some rock salt, crystallized salt from the ancient sea commonly used to season meals. Cannot be eaten in this form. Alright, let's put that in our inventory and continue towards the shrine. So we broke our sledgehammer, so we can try using the farming hoe instead. Alright, some more rock salt. Alright, we're still going in the right direction. And there it is. Alright, let's go examine the podium. So this shrine's trial is called Timing is Critical. And if you see immediately, the only thing available to us is this little switch. And if we step on it, it will cause that orb to roll down into its proper place. And then we get this floating platform coming towards us. So let's get on. So this time you see that the orb is up there. There are 2 platforms though if we wanted to get the orb where it wants to go. So if we click on the switch, you can see one tilts. Now if we don't tilt this at the right time, like that, then the orb will roll off and it won't go where we want it to go. Now let's try again here. Now we let it out just in time and it should roll. And here's the floating platform, so let's stand on it while we wait for the orb to reach its position. Alright. And this is the 3rd and final switch. You can see the end of the shrine is right there. You can also see there's a treasure chest located up there. Now if you notice this one, if we click on the switch, you have to time it so that if you throw the orb, it reaches that hole. So let's attempt this again. Alright, now we have the floating platform working, and if we climb onto it, we will be able to reach the end. but we still want to get that treasure chest. So for that, let's activate our stasis rune. So we're gonna step on this, activate our stasis rune on the switch, jump off here, and we've made it to the treasure chest. We got ourselves a climber's bandana. It may look like a regular bandana, but it's actually infused with ancient technology that enhances core strength to improve your climbing ability. So this has an increase in climbing speed. Plus, since we don't have any headpieces yet, we can equip this to give ourselves a combined defensive strength of 7 for our armor. And you can see now that the stasis has been removed on the switch, the platform reaches its original position, and we're able to get to the end of the shrine. Your resourcefulness in overcoming this trial speaks to the promise of a hero. In the name of Goddess Hylia, I bestow upon you this Spirit Orb. So we now have 2 Spirit Orbs. Remember, we need a total of 4. May the goddess smile upon you. Alright, so let's jump off this ledge. See some crumbly rock here, so we can use our bomb rune. Destroy it, and then it reveals a treasure chest. So we got a traveler's bow. Okay, let's see if we have any weaker bows that we can toss, and then we can equip it. So we do happen to have a Boko bow. Let's drop that, and we can get this traveler's bow. Okay, let's continue. Okay, the Sheikah sensor is indicating another shrine, and we're headed in the right direction. I see a Bokoblin camp, so I'm going to climb up on this ledge so that we have the high ground. I see some explosive barrels around them, so we can use our remote bomb. Let's try using the round one instead, actually. Threw it too far. Let's try again. There we go. So all the Bokoblins have been defeated. We can go collect this out. Okay, that's the Boko Bat. See if there's any. Okay, I see some fangs. Or horn. Okay, and horn. Bokoblin horn. Throwing spear. We don't have enough inventory space, and I like the weapons we have right now, so I'm not gonna throw anything away to pick up the throwing spear, but let's see what's in the monster chest here. It's a boomerang. Okay, it has a strength of 8, so let's see if I do want to toss anything for it. I guess we can get rid of 1 throwing spear. Another Bokoblin horn here. Alright. I'm gonna go back and climb up the top of that ledge because there was some ore and stuff that I want. Okay. So I'm going to use the Boko bat to break this. It's not as great as a sledgehammer, but it's okay. Got some flint. Alright, let's see if the remote bomb will do it. That worked. We got some amber. And I still hear the sensor going off, so that's a good sign. It broke before we could try it. Alright, let's just use a bomb there. We got ourselves a ruby. Nice. Oh, rock salt. Okay. Rock salt. You can see we found the shrine. But if we tried to go into it, we will actually get hurt by those spikes. So to get to the shrine, we can use our Cryonis rune. So that we can climb up and paraglide over. So this shrine's trial is called the Water Guides. So you can see here we have waterfalls coming, and if you try to climb this you won't be able to, so using our Cryonis rune we can create a pillar here and jump on over. Now this one there is no platform, so we can use the waterfall directly to create our own platform like so. And we want to create a second one here. And then we make it. Okay. But if you see there's another platform that has a treasure chest. So let's create more till we can get to it. There we go. That seems right there. Alright, let's go this way. You need to be careful that you don't accidentally build it, that you get pushed off the crystal rock that you're on. That's a high possibility because sometimes you might be on the edge of it, and then if you create the ice block, it might push you off completely. Alright, so we got purple rupee, 50 rupees. Its violet glow fills your heart with generosity. Alright, money, always nice. So from here we can just paraglide on down. And here you can see there's a locked gate. And in order to unlock it, you need to get an orb into the glowing hole right there. And you can see that the orb is coming from above, where it's rolling down, and we need to use the platform and our Cryonis rune to position it to a way so that the orb falls into the glowing hole. So let's see if we put that one there. I should block it from rolling off that way. But now the seesaw platform is a problem, so it's too slow. If we put it right here, it should prevent the orb from falling. Okay, maybe a little bit. So it can fall a little bit. Okay. Now we just need to get it to fall right into the glowing hole. So that does it, and it's rolling around. And we're good. We've opened the gate, so let's head on down. And we're at the end of the shrine. Your resourcefulness in overcoming this trial speaks to the promise of a hero. In the name of Goddess Hylia, I bestow upon you this Spirit Orb. Alright, so we now have a total of 3 Spirit Orbs. May the Goddess smile upon you. Okay, from there you can see this horse-like structure. These are stables, which is a great place to just rest up, cook some food, talk to other players, and get like side quests and stuff like that. So we're at the Dueling Peaks Stable.
Hey!
Welcome to the Dueling Peaks Stable. What do you think of the place? Pretty nice, yeah? It might be hard to imagine now, but this place was nearly destroyed about 100 years ago. However, thanks to the blessings of the Dueling Peaks, everything is full of life again. Even the wild horses are back. There's a lot of energy in this place. So, where are you headed? Both Kakariko Village and Hateno Village are nearby. So we can ask him about the wild horses, Kakariko Village, or Hateno Village. Let's ask him about the wild horses. Did you not see any horses on your way here? Certainly not as many in years past, but there are still quite a few around. Horses in the wild are, well, wild. No one has trained or cared for them. If you manage to catch one, let my brother Tassarin know. He'll register the horse for you. My boys are well springs of information about horses, so feel free to pick their brains. Leave it to Renza to tell you about the road around this area. So we can ask him about Kakariko Village, which is where we're headed.
Oh.
Kakariko Village is the village where the Shika clan lives. It's said that some time ago they had advanced techniques that were more powerful than anything anyone had seen. But that power put them at odds with the king at the time, and they were scattered across the land. Anyway, if you leave here and follow the road straight to the north, you'll find a big bridge. Cross that and keep following the path, and you'll come to the Kakariko Village gate. Leave it to Renza to tell you about the road. So the last thing, we can ask him about Hateno Village, even though our goal is to go to Kakariko. But let's just ask him. Hateno Village is a village on the edge of Hyrule. It was largely unaffected by the events of the Great Calamity, so the people there are pretty easygoing. I hear they even have a research center, but folks tend to avoid the weird scientist who lives there. Anyway, Head north from here until you reach a fork in the road. Then go east and just follow the road. It's a little far if you walk, but with a horse you should get there in under a day. Alright, so we can just say goodbye. Everything looks just as it always has, but the effects of the great calamity still linger. For example, a lot of monsters come out at night, so be careful when the sun sets. Alright, and we can talk to his brother here.
Hey!
Welcome to my stable. We deal in all things horse related. We also double as an inn. Huh, I haven't seen your face before. Do you know what the stable system is? And for newcomers, we can just go with I don't.
Oh.
Then allow me to explain. You can board your horse companion with us and then summon them as you please from our network of stables. You may come across wild horses during your travels. If you catch one and ride it here to register it, it will become your horse companion. One person can board up to 5 horses, and you're able to swap horses in and out as you please. Do you know how to catch a wild horse? And we can say catching horses? Okay, to catch a wild horse, all you have to do is approach it from behind, slowly, so it doesn't notice you, and then hop on. But these are wild animals we're talking about. So if the horse you're riding starts to act up, try soothing it. It will eventually settle down, and when that happens, bring it to me.
Oh.
It may take a while for a wild horse to get used to being ridden. They may change direction or slow down on their own until you earn their trust and respect. If your horse disobeys your direction, you'll want to gently redirect it and then calm it. And if you continue interacting that way, your horse will naturally begin to trust you and become more obedient. That's all I can tell you about the subject, stranger.
Hi.
Welcome to our stable. If you come in with the wild horse, you can register it with us. Or if you want to rest, please head to the counter inside. We're just going to leave. We can go talk to the little boys as well. Hey, Shibo, you think this nosy guy right here is interested in horses? Looks like it to me, Darton. Judging from his eyes, he's just itching to get into the saddle. You're right. He's got eyes that just say, like, nothing in this world matters to me except horses. That means we've got ourselves a customer. Howdy, Mr. Man. Welcome to Dueling Peaks Stable. Or, welcome to the front of Dueling Peaks Stable, I guess. You really can tell just by looking into his eyes. Bro, his head is just filled with horse stuff, right? That's right. Just look at his eyes. Right now in his head, it's all horses. Horses, horses, food, and horses. Right? In that case, you should feel free to ask us anything at all about horses. Do you want to hear some tips to help you master your horse? Yay or nay? I didn't think of that joke, by the way. That's one of my dad's jokes. So we can say catching a horse. Wild horses get scared easily, and if they notice people near them, they'll take off. Just sneak up from behind real close. When you get good and close, grab them and jump on quick. If you crouch and sneak up quietly, they won't notice you. So to crouch, you just push down on the L analog stick, and then you can sneak up on the horse. Okay, Dad taught us a lot. Just leave the horsing around to us. So we can say good horses. Horses with spots on them are even-tempered and easy to train. On the other hand, horses that are all one color, like straight black or white, are a bit more wild and harder to train. But a one-colored horse has more stamina and runs faster, right? Dad said they're hard to handle at first, but if you spend a lot of time with a one-colored horse, you'll be best buds. Dad also said that beginners should start with spotted horses. When I grow up, I'll ride a one-colored horse, though. Hey, mister, you get all that? And the last one is, how do I train one? They're really wild, so they'll run in different directions and buck here and there because they aren't trained yet. When that happens, you've got to soothe them. But Dad also said that just constantly soothing them won't do all that. The trick is to soothe them when they do what you want them to do. It's like saying thanks to them for a job well done. Hey, mister, you get all that? Alright. So that's it. No, I'm fine. See ya, bye. Take care now. See ya, bye-bye. Take care now. Alright. So let's go. Ooh, there's some apples over here. Let's grab those. I was thinking about taking one of those apples. Apparently anything lying around here is up for grabs. Alright, so let's just grab all the apples. Love to see some wood. Oh, here's a man on a horse we can talk to. You're not like the others. You're so fit, so stylish. Just between you and me, the sort of folks who visit Dueling Peaks Stable aren't exactly the pinnacle of fashion. I see a pitchfork as well.
Ahoy!
Oh, we can see now that this guy has a little red exclamation, which means he has a side quest for us.
Oh.
So let's talk to him. They're wild, so tell you calm them down. It's gonna be one crazy ride, but there's no one feeling quite like taming a wild stallion. Trust me, I took second place in the Hyrule horse taming competition. Hey, I saw that look you gave me.
Oh.
Fine. You don't believe me? Let's go, pal. You and me right now. Sorry, right here, right now. You want to challenge the second place Hyrule horse taming competition winner to a tame-off? You got it, mister. So you can say, okay, or sorry, I have to go. But since this is a side quest, we're going to say, okay.
Ah.
That's the spirit. The only rule is that you must bring a wild horse back to this spot within the time limit. This area is chock full of wild horses. Any one of them will do. My record is 2 minutes flat, so you need to bring a wild horse back within that time.
Oh.
Prepare for extreme taming. So we just got our first side quest that we can complete. Wild horses. Rensa, famous for taking second place at the Hyrule Horse Taming Competition, has thrown down the gauntlet. His challenge: ride a wild horse to the stable within 2 minutes. Wild horses are very wary of people, so this will be no mean feat. Alright, so we have a minute and 50 so seconds to catch a horse and bring it back. Let's try for that blue and white spotted one. As the two boys said, right, they're easier to catch, so. Okay, we're crouching. I don't think he's noticed us yet. He's just grazing. And we got it. Right, and we have now a minute to ride him back. Right, that's the direction of the stable.
Ah.
And we're back. Amazing! But I can't believe you beat my 2-minute record so easily. I mean, I won second place in the Hyrule horse taming competition. To be fair, it was just me, my brother, and I competing. Anyway, here's the purse for winning the second official Hyrule horse taming competition. You earned it. Alright, we got ourselves more rupees. Always nice.
Oh.
I guess there's more competition out there than I knew about. Maybe Hyrule isn't all bad after all. So we just completed our side quest. Let's also go ahead and just register this horse.
Hi.
Welcome to our stable. If you've come with the wild horse, you can register it with us here. Or if you want to stay for a rest, please head to the counter inside. So let's register a horse.
Oh.
Yes, we're going to make sure not a problem. We charge a registration fee to help support our conservation efforts. The fee also gets you a locally made saddle and bridle for your horse. Okay, it's 20 rupees, not bad. Okay,
Oh.
thanks. Please enter a name for your horse. So since he's a spotted horse, I'm gonna call him Spot.
Oh.
Are you sure you want to name this horse Spot? Yes. The registration is complete. Would you like to take your new horse with you? I'm gonna board him for now.
Ah.
Thank you. We'll see you next time.
Ah.
Oh, and by the way, if you get separated from your horse, you can whistle and it will come running. So if you push the down arrow, our horse will come running. But we've boarded him, so yeah. But your horse isn't magic. It can't hear you if you're too far away, so do keep that in mind. Okay. We'll continue talking to the people here.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. I didn't notice you. I was a bit lost in thought there. I've been doing a rigorous research day and night to figure out the mystery of that blood moon. Oh, wait, blood moon? You don't know it? That's inexcusable. Listen up and I'll tell you about it. For 100 years now, every so often when the clock strikes midnight, the sky turns red and a full moon rises. At that moment, monsters that had been previously defeated will come back to life. And that's what is known as the blood moon. Why do monsters return to life? Why does it only happen when the sky turns red? No one really has the answers to those questions. It's a mysterious phenomenon.
Oh.
If you learn anything about the blood moon as you travel, be sure to come back and tell me. Alright. Now let's go investigate inside, see if there's additional side quests.
Ah.
Oh, these guys have a side quest for us.
Ah.
I've got the scoop on Misko's treasure, and it's a great place to listen up, Dak. I've got the scoop on Misko's treasure, and it's great. Listen up, Dak.
Ah.
Kristen, hang on. Hey, buddy, what's your problem? You aren't being incredibly rude and listening in to our conversation, are you? We're treasure hunters on the trail of the greatest score, the treasure of the great bandit Misko. It's as good as ours.
Ah.
Kristen, you're going to give it all away.
Ah.
Sorry, Dak. I got carried away. Anyway, we're busy here, dude. If you need something, take it up with someone else. We can try talking to him again.
Oh.
You again. Pay no mind to my little bro's chatter from before. He's got a penchant for running his mouth with crazy talk. And then we can say, I see, or so Misko's treasure. And to get the side quest, we're going to go with, so Misko's treasure. Shoot. Well, can't say I didn't try to throw him off.
Ah.
Hey, Dak, why don't we just tell him? Maybe he'll leave us alone if we do. I mean, if we can't figure this riddle out, there's no way someone like him will be able to.
Ah.
That's a good point. We're after nothing less than the treasure of Misko the Great Bandit. Finding it would mean incredible riches. I'm not about to give this information away for free. I'm no fool.
Ah.
That's the keen sense of the strongest treasure hunter at work. No gold left behind, not by Domadak. You're great, Dak.
Oh.
It'll be 100 rupees to learn what we know. So that's how much we have left, but I think it will be worth it. So let's give it up. Truth is, it'd be a steal to get this exclusive scoop for 1,000 rupees. So what do you say? Alright, so we gave him 100 rupees. Hey, good deal.
Oh.
Way to go, Dak. You did it. The little twin steps over the little river. My cave rests above the river's source. Misko hid the location of the treasure in some kind of strange code. I heard this from a former dog walker of one of Misko's underlings' descendants' neighbors. As solid as lead as any. Just knowing someone with good intel like that, exactly what I expect from you, Dak. So we just got Misko the Great Bandit. We read it. The treasure hunters Domadak and Prison accidentally hinted at a riddle that points to the location of a treasure hidden by Misko the Great Bandit. the little twin steps over the little river. My cave rests above the river source. It could be that finding the treasure will grant you riches beyond measure. So, okay. The little twin steps over the little river. My cave's almost there. Just a bit more and I'll have it worked out. Get out of here, man. That's amazing. You almost... If we say I already solved it. Yeah, definitely lying. There's just no way a rookie like you could solve that puzzle before Dak. Not a chance. Tell this guy to beat it, Dak. Quiet, person. I'm trying to think. I just need a little bit more time to solve this. So there seems to be nobody else. Now, I'm going to take a small detour to go and actually get the treasure before we continue to Impa's village. So, if we look at the clues again in our adventure log, little twin steps over the little river. My cave rests above that river's source. So if you look at the map, you can see there's a small river south of the stable here, and most likely this is where the treasure will be. So if we mark this with the red glow, we can head towards it. I'm actually going to bring our horse so we can just ride. No, let's just walk. So there's the bridge. Oh, here's the bridge. So let's cross over here. There's a slab that we can use stasis on. I'm going to change weapons though. Oh, she's a boomerang. Ooh, and there's a treasure chest. This isn't Misko's treasure, but still good. Opal. Okay. Continue towards the red marker we've placed. And here's the little river that we want to follow. Oh. In Alcra. So our shield was able to defeat it. Get some tentacles and balloon. I'm actually going to switch back to the pitchfork. Okay. Let's gather the things. Alright, let's continue. Oh, and a shrine detector's going off. That's good. I'm actually going to jump on over to this side so it's easier to climb. With the rain, we won't be able to climb so easily, so. A silent shroom, a strange mushroom that glows softly in the forest at night. Cooking it into a dish unlocks the nutrients in its cap, resulting in a meal that will allow you to move stealthily. Okay. There's a lot of fish in the water, but eye on the prize, people. Continue down here. Some sneaky river snail. Okay, from the shrine detector, it seems it must be on the other side of that crumbly rock. So let's use our rune here to make the ice pillars. And then let's use the remote bomb rune. Although our ice pillar was destroyed, we didn't take any damage. And we seem to have found the shrine. So let's flip the podium there. So this shrine's trial is called Toto Sah Apparatus. So let's head on forward here. There's a little podium. So if we click on this, you can use your Joy-Con to rotate the podium. Oh, there's a treasure chest there too. So let's see if we can get this in position between both platforms for us to cross. Okay, let's pick up the treasure chest on our way. Inventory is full, but it's a strong shield, so let's get rid of one of our weaker ones. Okay, nice. And let's continue up the stairs here. So now we need to move this so that we can get the stairs to align. Okay, a little bit more to the down. Alright, and we can rotate this to get it exactly how we want it. I think that should be right. Yeah, it's a little slanted, but we can climb it, so we're fine. Right. Let's climb these stairs. So another apparatus machine. I think if we tilt this way, that will get us to the top platform. But I believe for this one we might need a key. So let's rotate this. Are there any treasure chests? Yes. Okay. There is one more treasure chest located here. So let's go get the treasure chest first, and then we'll come back for the... That should allow us to get the treasure chest. So let's run up the slope here. Get a small key, a key that unlocks the door inside the shrine. Alright, and then we gotta go back to the apparatus podium thingy. So that we can get it back the way we want. So let's get the stairs to come down a little. And then all we have to do is align these two like that. And I think we should be good from here. So we climb here, take the stairs. And we made it. we're at the end of the shrine. Your resourcefulness in overcoming this trial speaks to the promise of a hero. In the name of Goddess Hylia, I bestow upon you this Spirit Orb. Alright, so we've gotten our 4th Spirit Orb. You could now travel back and head towards the Temple of Time to get another heart container or stamina vessel, but I want to not take a detour yet. May the goddess smile upon you. And I want to continue towards finding Misko's treasure, so then we can head back towards Kakariko Village to speak to Impa. Let's create the ice pillars again to get across. Continue towards the glowing red marker we placed. Right, so this seems to be the start of the waterfall. So if we look back at our adventure log for this side quest, my cave rests above that river's source. So we just need to get to the top. There should be a cave up there for us. So we need to be careful in how we climb, because remember we have only 1 wheel of stamina. So we need to be conservative, slow and steady, but we will get to the top. Let's rest for a second here. Okay, I see some crumbly rock, which must be hiding the cave. So let's use the square remote bomb. I'm gonna go hide over here to avoid getting flung from the cliffside. There's tons of treasure chests in here. We found sapphire, a precious blue gem mined from natural rock formation. Sapphire contains the very essence of ice. They've been known to fetch a high price since ancient times. Right. So from that, we can see this is Misko's treasure. We've completed the side quest, but let's finish opening up the other treasure chest. Some amber. Found some toasted hearty truffle. A hearty truffle with a toasted crispy outside and a warm gooey inside. Okay. Another treasure chest. Some opal. Okay. More toasted truffles. A soldier's spear, a long spear once used by the guards of Hyrule Castle, easy to use but difficult to master. The iron tip is very sturdy and the shaft will not burn when exposed to flame. So we can see if we want to replace anything. Actually, I'd rather replace the boomerang with the soldier's spear. And I'm going to use the claymore here to break the barrels, see if there's anything else in here. Some seared steak, very nice. Alright, we have some more treasure chests over here. Another sapphire. And a luminous stone. The mysterious mineral gives off a pale blue glow in the dark, which some believe to be souls of the dead. apparently this stone can be used as a base to make special clothing. Alright, and then more crumble rock, so let's put that there. Ooh, one more treasure chest. A flame blade. This magical sword was forged in the lava of Death Mountain. It leaves white hot flames in its wake when the blade glows red. So I definitely want that. Let's see what we want to get rid of. I guess we can get rid of the pitchfork. Alright, so we've collected everything in this cave. So I am going to now travel back to the shrine next to the stable. And then I'm going to pick up our horse that we boarded and then head towards Impa's village. I'm also first going to switch back to the regular shoulder broadsword here. There's a lady here. Oh, good evening. Don't see a whole lot of travelers passing through here. You know how peaceful it is around here. It's sometimes easy to forget that the world almost ended years ago. There are still monsters wandering around, and the area near Hyrule Castle is especially dangerous. If you're going to be traveling, you should know a thing or two about elixirs. Elixirs? You can make elixirs by mixing bug parts and other small creatures with monster parts. Most of them are no good for refilling your health, but they can have a lot of unique effects. Some elixirs can increase your speed, others raise your resistance to extreme temperatures. I'm actually impressed that you've made it this far without any knowledge of elixirs. I can't have it on my conscience if something happens to you from here, so I'll give you one of mine. So we got a hasty elixir. Grants a low-level haste effect, which boosts your movement speed while running, swimming, or climbing. That's very nice of her. Using a hasty elixir increases your run speed, so I use it to escape from enemies or anytime I need to hurry. The recipe is just hightail lizard and monster parts, so I usually have a stock of 10 or so on hand. Nice. So let's go get our horse.
Ahoy! Hey!
Welcome to our fine stable. Do you want to register? Take horse. We can take our horse spot. Let me handle the paperwork and we'll get you settled.
Ah!
And there you go. Thanks for choosing us for all your
Hi.
horsey needs. If you're riding on a horse, your horse will just instinctively follow the path as its instincts. Travel by road if you want to leave the steering up to your steed and just enjoy the scenery. Alright? So to increase our bond with the horse, we can also give him some raw apples. So let's give him some apples. I'm happy. Let's give him a couple more, actually. Alright, and now he should be a little bit more tamer. We just need to turn around and head towards this direction that the man told us about.
Hi.
Have you already been to the Spring of Wisdom? It is known that Princess Zelda visited that spring in prayer. I have a great deal of love and respect for her. So there's a road sign there, so I'm slowing down so we could read it. But from the directions that the man at the stable told us, that's the bridge that we were going to need to take to go to Impa's village. And I believe this is the way to go to the other village that he referred to. So, let's just jump down and read the sign. So, go on the left for Kakariko Village and go on the right to Hateno Village. don't know how interested you'd be to hear about this, really. Oh, what the heck. I wanted to talk about gems. Still interested? Maybe not. But what would you say if I could... What would you say if I told you that you can sell gems at ridiculously high prices? Interested now? Even if the sight of gems don't spur your action, I'm sure the sight of what they sell for will. Okay. Let's cross the Kakariko Bridge. Ooh, there's some ore deposits over there. And some Hyro herb. Oh, there it is. Some more herbs. Amaranth. This tough medical plant can't be broken, but it can be cooked. Its durable yet flexible fibers raises your defense when cooked into a dish. Interesting. More ore deposits. Some flint. More flint. An iron shroom. The cap of this mushroom is very hard. Use it when cooking to prepare a dish that increases your defense. Okay. Some more herbs over here. Alright, I might just walk the rest of the path so we can collect these items. Ourselves some raw meat. Meat obtained from animals in plains and forests. You can eat it raw, but cooking it will make it more delicious and nutritious. I see a man or tree like being ahead, so let's go talk to him. Shalaka. You can see me? And we can tell him I can see you or I can't see you. I'm just going to say I can see you. Shala Sah Shalaka. It's been 100 years since anyone has been able to see me. I'm Hestu, and I need your help. Those monsters over there stole my beloved maracas. Oh, poor guy. I think they're still there on the other side of those rocks. I can't use my powers without them. Shoko. So please get my maracas back from them. So we got the priceless maracas side quest. The forest spirit Hestu has asked you to retrieve the maracas that were stolen from him by a group of monsters camping nearby. Hestu claims that he's unable to use his vast powers without the maracas. Alright, so let's help him out now. I'm gonna scout out the area first. There's 3 Blue Bokoblins, so let's actually hit him from above instead. Oh, our soldiers both broke, and the other ones are not as strong, but let's go with it. This might take a little bit longer because we broke our best bow, but we'll have to take our time. we pushed him off the cliff, so that should automatically kill him. Can I push this guy off too, or is he gonna die? Okay, we did both. That works. Alright, let's jump on down and head to the monster chest. We got Hestu's maracas. Hestu's beloved maracas. He's been shaking them since he was 2 years old. Alright. And let's also break apart these crates. Use the farming hoe to do it. Okay, just some apples, but still not bad. Now let's go give Hestu back his maracas. Shala Kala, those are my maracas. Please give them to me. Shalaka. But wait, there's something wrong with my maracas. The Korok Seeds inside are gone. How am I supposed to dance now? Aw, Shoko. If I had just one Korok Seed, I could sing, dance, and use my powers to help you. You see, I have the power of inventory expansion. So let me know if you find some Korok Seeds. So our quest has been updated. You safely returned the maracas, but now Hestu's asking you to find the Korok Seeds that were once inside. The more Korok Seeds you find, the more power will return to Hestu's maracas, which he can use to allow you to carry more things. So we'll work on that later. Right now, we're just going to continue heading towards Impa's village. Let's continue down this path. Alright, always use raw meat. Alright, get some vanilla shroom. Hot-footed frog, nice. Some more ore deposit. Speak to this person here.
Hey!
Have you got some experience handling dangerous items like bombs? There's a ton of high quality ore around here, and bombs can be used to mine it quickly. Plus, there be a cool explosion. Just don't set the bomb off near me, okay? Alright, and our shrine detector is going off. And you can see we're at the gates of Kakariko Village. Alright, we've made it to the village. And let's find the shrine so we have a travel point to the village. And there's the shrine. Let's go ahead and examine the podium. Alright, let's go in. So this one's trial is called Talo Nig Teachings. I hope I pronounced that correctly, but I don't think I did. So we can see there's 1, 2 treasure chests right in the open. So let's go examine that. Open them up, see what we can get. An 8-fold blade, a single-edged sword traditional to the Sheikah tribe, forged using ancient technology. It just may be among the sharpest conventional weapons ever made. Okay, so our inventory is full, but I do like that sword. So let's drop our farming hoe since it's damaged anyway. Alright. And then let's go towards the next treasure chest here. Another shield of the mind's eye shield. A small Sheikah-made shield. Its design is intended to decrease blind spots without sacrificing too much defense. So our inventory is full, but it is a good shield. So let's drop our traveler shield and take that one instead. Okay, and you can see that we can't leave this room because there's a closed gate, but we've just triggered platform to rise. Use a side hop to avoid enemy attacks. This will create an opening that you can use to strike back. Do that, push the ZL to target the enemy, and strafe by using the left or right. Sorry, using the left analog stick to move left or right, and then push X to jump. Alright. So we have ZL. I think I timed that wrong. So let's try it. Alright. Jump out of the way and attack the last one. Alright. Do a back flip to avoid enemy attacks and create an opening to strike back. So again, target the enemy using ZL. Do a back pedal by pulling the left analog stick down and then X to jump. Alright, I backflipped too soon. Not quick enough, but luckily we didn't take any damage. Alright, just the right timing. Flurry rush. You can repel an attack if you parry with your shield at just the right time. Strike back in your opponent. Okay. So ready the shield by ZL and parry using A. Okay. Alright, there we go. Build up your power, then release it to unleash a charge attack. Catch your enemies. Okay. So to build up power, push Y and release it. There we go. You have done well to learn these crucial skills. Now proceed. Alright, let's collect the ancient spring and the ancient screw. And a guardian sword. A sword often wielded by guardian scouts. Its blue energy blade is a product of ancient technology. It's not very durable, but I still want it because it's a bit stronger than some of the other weapons we have. So I'm going to get rid of my spiked Boko club and take the guardian sword. We have another treasure chest and we're at the end of the shrine. Some opal. Your triumph over the test of strength subverts a prophecy to ruin. From the ashes of Hyrule, a hero rises. In the name of Goddess Hylia, I bestow upon you the Spirit Orb. Okay, so now we have a total of 5 Spirit Orbs. May the goddess smile upon you. So now that we've completed the shrine, we have a travel point right outside of Kakariko Village. This seems like a good stopping point. Next time we'll go and talk to Impa. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to like this video as well as subscribe to my channel. Stay tuned for part 6.